Horoscope for Taurus, Thursday, 21 May 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Taurus, the universe smiles at you with an energy that feels like a breath of fresh air after a long drought. You feel that lightness in the air, that feeling that suddenly, the pieces that seemed out of place begin to fit in with an almost magical softness. It's a day where cosmic harmony envelops you, allowing you to breathe with a depth that you haven't experienced in a long time. There is a vibrant clarity, a promise of renewal that floats over you, as if the sky itself holds a message of optimism. That freshness that runs through the cosmos manifests itself in you in a very tangible, almost electric way. When you wake up, you might feel a little tingling in your fingertips or unusual vitality, as if a spark of light had lit your internal motor. It's an energy that pushes you to move, not to stay static, to let that electricity run through your body. You feel renewed, with a physical disposition that invites you to present yourself to the world with a new light, with a presence that is, at the same time, powerful and luminous. It's like you took off a heavy armor, and at last you could feel the friction of the breeze on your own skin. Taking this energy to the ground of your projects and your material stability, the panorama is extremely interesting. You might find yourself reviewing your bank app or accounts and notice a move, perhaps an unexpected small income or news related to a procedure you were missing. Mercury is acting in your sphere of resources, giving you the word and the mental acuity to negotiate or to understand exactly where your money is going. It is an excellent time to organize your expenses, to read the fine print of that contract, or to give a clear answer to an economic proposal. But not everything is just managing one's own. There is a very profound transformational force operating in your career. You feel that there is a latent ambition, a desire to leave a mark, that your work is recognized for its power and impact. It's like you're facing a great structure that's being rebuilt for something much more solid. And although on the horizon of your shared resources, of those debts or inheritances or investments with others, an energy of expansion and adventure, typical of Sagittarius, is glimpsed, the presence of Saturn asks you not to throw yourself into the void without a net. It's not about being afraid, it's about building with strategy. You may be tempted to bet hard, but the key today is wisdom. Seize the opportunity for expansion, but make sure the foundations are as firm as the rock. Imagine that you are planting a tree. The seed is large and promising, but it needs a well-prepared soil. If we look now towards your well-being and the way you inhabit your own body, the key to the journey is balance. Even if you sit with that renewed electrical vitality, your body is asking for a very specific harmony, a delicacy that only Libra's energy can bring to your routines. You might feel the need for your surroundings to be aesthetically pleasant, for your breakfast to be not only nutritious, but also beautiful to see. It's a day to avoid extremes. Don't overrequire with an exhausting exercise routine, but don't fall into inertia either. Your body is sending you subtle signals, maybe a little stress warning on your shoulders, or a need for hydration that you cannot ignore. It is the perfect time to implement preventive maintenance. Imagine that you are a temple that needs to be cleansed and ordained. A gentle walk at sunset, or the simple fact of spending 10 minutes stretching your back while listening to quiet music can be the difference between finishing the day out or ending it revitalized. Today's discipline should not be a burden, but an act of love for yourself, a way to honor that new vitality that the cosmos has given you. If we enter into the shelter of your heart and the complexity of your bonds, the landscape becomes deeper and, for moments, more intense. In the privacy of your home, you might feel a need for introspection, to connect with your roots, or to solve something that remained pending in the family environment. There's an emotional intensity that pushes you to look deep, almost like a high tide is calling for your attention. You could experience a conversation with a loved one who, though intense, forces you to face truths that you had preferred to ignore. Don't run away from that intensity. It's the tool the universe gives you to clean up your emotional world. In the field of romance and friendships, energy is varied. With Virgo's influence on your joy spaces, you could be analyzing your relationships with a magnifying glass, seeking perfection or trying to fix others. Be careful with that. Sometimes love doesn't need to be repaired, it just needs to be meaningful. In your social circles, you might feel a special connection with people who share your higher ideals, people who inspire you to look beyond everyday life. However, keep your feet on the ground. There is a small cloud of confusion that might appear, a tendency to idealize someone or to see a couple situation in a way that is not entirely real. Do not let yourself be lost in fantasies that distance you from reality. Seek the truth in the simplicity of a gesture, in the honesty of a glance, and not in the promises of a mirage. If we now explore your mental world and that spiritual growth you so long for, you find yourself in a moment of amazing intellectual wealth. Your mind is a garden where communication and learning are flourishing with unusual strength. It's a day of mental clicks, of understanding concepts that once seemed unattainable to you. You could be reading a book, listening to a podcast, or just having a casual chat in a coffee shop, and all of a sudden Z's. A new idea illuminates your mind. The expansion that Jupiter offers you in your ability to communicate is a gift. Use it to share your wisdom, to learn something new that excites you. However, there is a silent work happening in your subconscious, in that part of you that is not always under the control of logic. There are processes of cleaning and deep introspection that are happening inside you, as if you were ordering an old and forgotten file on a computer. You can have very vivid dreams, almost prophetic, or moments of an intuition so acute that it scares you. Don't try to rationalize everything. There is a wisdom that resides in silence, in that space where logic dissolves to give way to revelation. Take advantage of these moments of solitude or meditation to hear what your own soul has to tell you. It is a period of great spiritual growth, as long as you allow yourself the sensitivity of not having all the answers. If you feel today that you need to do a ritual to channel all this abundance and ensure that clarity is maintained, I propose a ritual of empowerment. Since the sky gives you so many aspects of fluidity and harmony, it is ideal to anchor that energy so that it does not escape between your fingers. Find a clear quartz or any stone you have in the house and a quiet place, preferably your work table or a corner of your living room where you can meditate. During the day, place the quartz in a windowsill to collect sunlight. As you do, visualize how that sunlight enters the stone and becomes a pure golden energy. Before night falls, pick up the what, hold it a moment in your hands, close your eyes, and feel how that intention of clarity and success is transferred to you. Keep it at your work table as an active reminder that the road is clear and that abundance is your natural state. At the end of the day, simply leave the quartz in place, thanking the universe for the clarity received. To accompany this energy of renewal and vitality, I propose the yellow color. You don't need to buy anything new. Look for a detail in your clothes, perhaps a small accessory, or you can even use a wallpaper on your mobile that is bright yellow or amber. Yellow will help keep on fire that spark of optimism and mental clarity that the Sun and Mercury are fostering today. If you have any of this color nearby, use it as a visual anchor, a reminder that the light is on your side. Remember that the most important thing is not the object itself, but the intention with which you decide to connect with it. Today, you will discover that the greatest force lies not in the struggle, but in the ability to flow with the current of the cosmos. You will be able to transform any small tension into a rung toward your own evolution. Trust your intuition, because today, the universe has a lot to tell you. Have a nice day, dear Taurus. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.